Hello, and we are live. Hi, everybody. Everybody. All right, so today's topic of conversation is the power of collaboration. Why partnerships lead to bigger growth. Because we all know that when we start something new, we can't grow on our own without the help of others, from learning from others. So today, me and my business partners, we will be having this conversation. If you feel like somebody you know that can resonate with us, share this link with them or share this live with them today. Come and join us as we have this conversation about the power of collaboration. Hello, ladies. Thank you for joining me tonight. How is everybody doing?
Good.
Awesome.
Doing good. Good evening.
All right. Yes. So with spring coming around and everything, how is everybody feeling with the weather? Anybody have allergies?
Yep,
No?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I lost my voice. Actually, it's because they were mowing the lawn.
Oh my
Only
goodness.
during the spring when they mow the lawn, I lose my voice. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's definitely not an allergy I would want.
hmm
All right. So today we're doing the little things a little different. So instead of introducing ourselves, because you guys already know who we are, we're just gonna quick go around and share where we are, who we are, and where we're tuning in live from, and one thing that you guys can share with our audience about partnership. Right? Just one word when you hear the word partnership. What's the first word that comes up to your or comes out of oh, up to your mind? Doesn't make sense, but we'll roll with it. And then we'll start with Chong. Go ahead and introduce yourself, where you're streaming live from, and what's the first word you that comes up when you hear the word partnership.
Okay. Hi, I'm Tom Miller, and I'm streaming live from Mesa, Arizona. Um, I'm a realtor and online business owner. And well, what word comes to mind
Yep,
when I
one word
one word
when you hear the
success
word partnership.
success.
Success. Okay, Liz.
All right. My name is Liz. I'm streaming live from California. I am a teacher, and let's see, partnership. I was thinking destiny, but
Okay, say.
Hello, my name is Tay, and I am streaming from Arizona also. And one word that comes to mind is when I hear partnership is strength.
Those are great one words. My name is Panya, and I am streaming live from Minnesota. And when I hear the word partnership, I think of um, what I used to think of is myself, right? So that's something that I have learned over the years is that partnership is something that you can adapt to, right? Because we all know that some of us who are not people, what's the word? Friendly or not friendly, easy
People
to making
person.
friends, right?
people person.
What was the word?
People person. You're not a people
People
person.
person, yes. When you're not a people person, you tend not to think of partnerships that are within your reach. So one thing about our community is that there is global business partners that we can choose as partners to be our partners in our journey along the way. So to kick off our um, live tonight, ladies, if you could partner with anyone to grow your business, personal, this online business, or your current profession, what would that collaboration look like? Think about it and share with our audience what it would look like or what you would want for it to look like if you were to partner, have a collaboration with a partner.
I can start. So I'll give a little of. So when I started this business, I did not know how amazing, how powerful the collaboration is or was within this community. And I want to emphasize that before I start. And the power of collaboration, whether it's in life, in business, or in personal growth, I truly believe that we're better off when we do it together. And through this journey, I've learned that everything in life becomes better when we share. Because even food tastes better when we share, right? And the best opportunities in life have come from working in a team or in partnership or together with others. And I see, what I see or what I want, or what I'm seeing right now with working with our community to grow my business. And I think you said with anybody, right? So I can choose our community.
Yep.
Because I want, so with the partnership, I want our businesses to grow, and I want us to grow together. And when I say grow, and partnership is very powerful, right? Because when you have a variety or a diverse community of like-minded, and don't mind that, you have so many different things to learn from, right? Like you, all three of here, or all four of us on here, have something to bring to the table, to offer, and to help each other grow, right? So when you work together with others, you can achieve things that you cannot do on your own. And I see it as a learning opportunity, because like that phrase always says, you want to go, if you go alone, you might go fast, but if you go together, you might go much, much farther. So I see it as partnership, where the collaboration or working with somebody to grow our business or my business will give me the chance to play to other people's strengths. Because that's why I said strength at the beginning, because I have strengths that you guys don't have, or you guys have strengths that I don't have. So if we play on each other's strengths, we will grow and we will go faster. And because, like I said, experiences, right? Our perspectives of life, that experiences that we've gone through, it really opens up new ways of thinking, and that we might have missed if we were working together. I mean, working alone, right? So that's how I see a partnership or a collaboration, is growth and collaboration and strength to grow faster and farther, right? Go alone, go faster, but go fastest. But if you go together, you could go fast and far too. So that's what I kind of see
That is
partnership.
very true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can jump in. I just noticed, well, not noticed, but I think I got lucky when I was scrolling through social media and I saw another Hmong woman. I could have just clicked on anybody, but it wasn't just any other, person, woman or man. It just happened to be Coach. And, so my, partnership, I'm glad, is that I happened to stumble on another Hmong woman. And so collaborating with Hmong women, so I felt like I have my sisters or my siblings, I have 7 of us. So to be able to collaborate with other sisters who are not, from born from my mom. So, I think that being able to collaborate with the Hmong women, together, we can speak in Hmong, we help each other. And like Coach said, but, within and so I'm just saying, right now, I'm fortunate that we are working together as a team of Hmong women. And but then getting to able to work with other this global community too. So small and then big, like wide, worldwide too. So we sometimes we come on, we try to talk a little, speak in Hmong, and we learn from each other. So yes, and like Coach says, yes, all of us are women, Hmong, and we share our ideas and our experiences, and we're all a different age, profession, and so we share with each other our knowledge of, some of us are great at technology, some of us are great at talking, and some of us are introverts. So it's really helpful to have everybody working together, and it's just great to know that. And I mean, I enjoy working with every woman, but it's just great to know that I found some Hmong women to work with. that I can lean on and speak in my tongue, language. So I don't feel that scared, even though, like I said, we can all talk to anyone, but it's just great to have this opportunity.
Mhm. Yes, that is very, very true. When we have a group of other individuals, individual women that we get to work with, it strengthens our mindset, right? Because we know that, especially when we're venturing into something new, we are afraid because that's why we probably didn't start when we found the business, or why we waited and we decided to watch because we weren't sure of what the inside looked like, right? So when we talk about collaboration and partnership, we don't know that firsthand without, reaching out because I know for sure I didn't do that when I had the opportunity. When the opportunity was there, and it's still there. So just because I started doesn't mean that partnership is no longer there. Where however you see things, whenever you're ready, you'll start to be able to be like, hey, I resonate with Liz, or I resonate with Chong. Why don't I ask her to be my partner, or them to be my partner? Because you don't have to be partners with just one person in our business. There are global business partners from all over the world that you can choose from. You can watch from a side or watch behind the scene, and they won't even know you're watching them because you're silently watching them to grow from them or to learn from them, because that's kind of what we do in our business, is that we teach each other our knowledge, and we get to take that knowledge and grow with it. So, Chong? Oh,
Can't hear you,
can't
Chong.
hear you, Chong.
I have myself on mute.
Okay.
I think I agree with all of you, and like Liz, we like to be where we're comfortable, and we're comfortable. We want to work with people we're comfortable with, and obviously, you're comfortable working with among women because you feel that you know immediate bond, right? Because you have the similar language, you can always fall back on that, and you're right. I agree with Banya too. And the thing is that we want to work with people who resonate with us, but who also has the same ideas we have, right? Someone who has the same passions, the same thinking, so that when we collaborate, we'll go farther. And that's why I see success. My word is success, because if we're both working hard because we have the same frame of mind and the same mindset, and we're working for the same similar goal, I know that I'm going to push as hard as I can. And I know you're going to push as hard as you can to get to that goal. And we're not going to stop until we get to that goal. And collaborating together, we're going to help push each other, push and pull. And that's what we're talking about. Push and pull is when you're up there and you're one step ahead of me, you're going to pull me, and so that I could get up there. And if you're not we're not both going, neither one of us is going, one of us is going to push the other to get up there so you could pull the other one up. And that's that to me, that's collaboration, doing something that we both love and have the same mindset, same goal, because we know that we can see the end result. We know what we want, and we both have the same goal. And that goal is to get to, and it could be different goals, but our goal is still, up there. Is my goal could be, buying a new house or being financially free. Your goal, just like all of us, we're all from different, backgrounds. We are different people. We do different things. Banyan wants more time with her children because they're young, but I'm sure her goal is gonna be similar to mine when they're grown up. Because now I don't have to, my goal is not to stay home with my kids because my kids are grown up, but my goal is to, travel with my husband, make, do things, see things before I'm gone, and that's the difference is that, but we both still have a goal, and we know if we collaborate together, we're going to get to our goal. Right. And that's how we do it. And we have that mindset of staying consistent, working hard, you're showing up and doing all these things. And that's the collaboration. We got to help each other, push and pull. Maybe you're not feeling great that day or a day, and I'm there and I'm like, come on, you can do it. I'm like, give you some of my energy, right? I mean, that's
Right.
how it works, And I think that and there's people out there who maybe they don't realize it, but maybe they have the same energy as me. I don't know, and or maybe they don't, and they would need somebody who has my energy. Maybe they need some caffeine. I mean, it's just how it is, right? I mean, we want
Mhm.
to sometimes opposites attract, because you need someone who has more energy so it can bring up your energy. And sometimes we need someone that has lower energy so that we could kind of balance it out. I mean, my husband's not is on the other lower energy part, right? More introvert, kind of, or not so social. So like, because I have it all, I'm using it all. So he's gotta stay cool a little bit. But that's the thing. I mean, like, that's what we want. We want someone, and Tay said it earlier at the beginning, is we want someone that has the strength that we might not have, so that we can help, each other. And you all said it, is we can help and teach each other, right? Because we have something to gain from each other. And that's what collaboration is. And if we could gain something from each other, then it is a partnership that will lead to success. Obviously, if we're just having a partnership and I'm giving you anything and you're not giving me anything, we're just two business people working together, right? We're doing our own little thing. We're not doing a collaboration at all. So, I mean, that's, if we're talking collaboration, yes, we can help each other one way or another, right? And, you know, and that's kind of, that's my perspective of how, what collaboration and partnerships means, is that there's something that you can give to each other and that will uplift and help motivate the other.
Mhm. That's very true. Because we know that whenever you start anything new, especially when you are going to start your own business, you don't have this kind of partnership that you get to have when you start, unless you are partnering with the business partner and then they're your partner. And then that's the only partner you have. So that's one thing I love about our business, is that even though we are an online business, we are our own individual owners of our business. We have partners within our community that we get to reach out to, just like us here today. We are all business partners, and we could be each other's partner. We are each other's partners. That's why we are here today. We're talking about the power of collaboration, and we get to show you guys and share with you guys that we're not alone on this journey. And then beforehand, before you even get to come in on the inside and get to learn later, right? Because now we're showing you that you're not going to be alone on the journey. You get a mentor and a coach and a global community business partner with you, that are those that are already seasoned, and those that are either been here longer than we have, or just started the same as you, but then we all get to learn from each other, like Chong and them said, is no matter the knowledge that you come in with, you get to grow with that knowledge. You get to continue that knowledge of growth, and you build and you build, and it's endless,
And
right?
it doesn't matter. It's not like, it doesn't have to be knowledge that you come in with, because as we all start learning, we all accrue new knowledge. And you could be learning on a different app, or different, something different. And I could be learning something different. And then we could come together. Because I mean, I've been doing I've been taking all these courses from all these different coaches, and that is so amazing, is that I'm doing the morning routine, and I'm doing my best to make it every day, because it's really, really early for me. But I'm doing a morning routine with Coach Aronat, and doing, and she studied with Bob Proctor, right? So all this affirmation, all these vibration, different things, and then you on the other hand you have life coach from Nandini from India, and all that is all about transformation and things like that. And there's all these are different methods of transformation, but learning a little bit from this and a little bit from that, you can see the similarities, but each one has a different way of doing and presenting, and knowing that, and they're collaborating together to make it available to all of us, which is amazing. Because and we should take advantage of it. I try, and you can't do too many things. Obviously, your brain will blow up, because mine is starting to. But or you're actually, it will just say I'm tired and doesn't want to wake up for your 5 a.m. session every day. That's so your brain will want to go to sleep.
That's,
But
I just want to say, I don't want to interrupt you, but I just want to say that is the power of a community with collaboration, because then you get to share you get to learn from everybody, from all of the resources that you just pointed out. I just want to say that.
And that's
Taking little brain,
that's right.
pieces from everybody, yes, and growing with it.
You get the best from everybody, right? And and that's the great thing about collaboration and having such a huge and supportive community like ours. I mean,
And Chong, when your brain is tired, then it's telling you to take a break. And the best part is when you take a break, all our resources and all of our training is still there. And you could just come back and pick up.
No, not the morning one. The morning isn't recorded.
But there is in our daily drop-ins too. So she does it in there too. So it's recorded in there. So you can definitely watch it plays in there. So it's
I'm supposed to journal every day. I only do it when I wake up early to do the morning routine.
That is one thing that you need to work on then.
You learn that routine, write it down.
Yeah, because my brain, when I miss it, then I miss it,
But what the great thing is, I'm glad that you brought that up, Chong, because it's not just about business growth, right? It's also about learning and personal development too, in partnership and collaborations. And it's a constant growth and constant learning. And it's not just career, but person, but as a person. So I'm so glad that you brought that up, because this business not only helps you grow personally, but professionally too. And all the tools are given to you to grow and to run your business successfully, so that it helps you jumpstart business from this, from setup to running it successfully. And you get to learn from each other. That's the most amazing part. We learn from everybody's experiences and everybody's strengths. And again, like Chong, if your brain is tired, the best part is we have recorded replays. And if you're still working full time and you don't have time to watch it live, we still have the replays for you too.
I know.
That's why it's amazing.
It is part of my excitement that I wake up every day, that I can. And I said my brain can rest later when it's over. So I put it to rest once the morning routine's over. But I still enjoy it, and I think I do all of this. It's not because I have to, because you don't have to, right? It is because I want to.
That's right.
Because if you don't do anything,
I want to.
Because if you don't do anything in your business, then business is closed, right?
Yes.
Even if you work online, or even if you work in the brick or mortar business, if you don't show up to open your shop is closed. If you don't show up for your business is closed. And I just want to mention one more thing about collaboration and partnership. The best part is you have a support system. The word support. And we not only have a proven automated system that works for us while we can scale time and do other things, and even when we're sleeping, it works around the clock, right? But the best part is we get a support system globally. If somebody, a coach or a mentor, is sleeping on this side of the world, somebody on the other side of the world is still up. And Chong, I know you are a night owl. So that's the best part, because you have questions you can ask in our support system groups, and you get your answer. Because
Yes.
nothing is peachy or all rainbows and sunshine, and things get tough, right?
It is.
Nothing
It is. If you think about it. No, nothing is perfect, but if you have that, there are days when you're like a little bit low. Well, I'm a little bit low, and I'm like, wait, why is it down there? I'm up here, So, it's and I do have a lot of followers in Laos and Thailand.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Congratulations on that. And then the best part is,
That's next to my U.S. followers.
oh, congratulations.
Okay.
That's
And
a
the
lot.
best part is, this business teaches you how to get your followings, right? To get traffic to your business. And not a lot of us know how to do that, because we want to start a business, but we don't know how. And you have someone to lean on, right? When you have accountability partners, when you have a community to collaborate with, to brainstorm with. And that's what makes a difference when you start and you have a community. So glad you bring really good points to the table, Chung. And I'm so excited that you're excited with the business, because your energy shows that how amazing this business is, right? We were all at one point really scared and skeptical, and like, oh, I don't know what is in what's on the inside, right? But I'm so glad that you're excited, and I'm sure everyone here is as excited as Chong is, but our bubble energy is different from Chong's, and everybody here is different, right?
That's
So
nice.
yeah.
You guys have a better poker face. I have no poker face. So whoever's playing against me probably will win, because I can't. I'm like, oh, I got good cards, Like,
It's very true. We come from different parts of the world. We come from different knowledge. We come from different career field as well, and we get to learn about that. And one thing that we always forget to mention too is that our partners are our partners in collaborating in our business, right? They're the silent ones, and they're sort of silently supporting us, even though they might be a little skeptical, or those that are not skeptical, they're supporting us by cheering us on silently. And that's kind of like how Chong is saying tonight, is the energy that you surround yourself with. Because if you can't get your partner to be on the same page with you, then they're going to bring down your energy. So you got to learn to hype them up first before you continue down this journey. Because if they're constantly in the background saying that this is not going to work for you, and they're skeptical and everything, then of course it's going to bring your energy down. So when it comes overall in the words collaboration and partnership, it's all over, right? Like I will always say, it's more than just our online business. It's like our whole family, along with, inside and out, blood and not blood, whatever it is that you want to call family, right? Because all those play into factors of your bubble and the energy that you have, the success that you get to celebrate or talk about, and the knowledge that we get from each other. Is like Coach said earlier, if you want to go with the team versus going alone, because when you get to the top and you're alone, you're going to be quite a little bored and you don't want to, because when you are greedy and you don't want to bring your team along with you, you tend to not. Once you reach the top, you will probably start to slowly fall, because you don't have the energy to support you and continuing and keep pushing you, because you chose to push others away. And that's one thing about our business, is that no matter how far along you are or someone is, they're still pulling their team along with them so that they can celebrate together and reach milestones together, reach success together. And one thing to keep in mind is that success comes in all forms, all types. And that's one thing that some of us forget is too that just because I'm not making money, it's not success. Just because I'm not growing, it's not success. Those are all examples of success. And the power of partnership means means well for us, right? Big for us because it allows us growth. And growth is something that you get to see in this business. You get to grow each day by showing up and being consistent. And you don't have to do that alone. All right, ladies.
Oh, I wanted
Before we
to you mentioned something about our partner, and I say yes, they have to come along, especially if you're gonna have to do a video for me at 1 a.m. in the morning.
Well,
So
that one
yes,
right there is definitely a trooper because if it's at 1 a.m., mine would be sleeping already and he would not be up.
yes.
That is very true. All right. So before we end our live tonight, ladies, what is one thing you can share with our audience around partnership that will hopefully resonate with them or along the line of growth in business, in personal, whatever it is?
Mm-hmm.
I want to start with sharing that even though you, like Coach was saying, even though you're working full time, there's always the replay, so in this business, there's no such thing as no growth. There's always success coming. It's always there for you, cheering you on. You just got to take that step and then grow with the group, the teamwork, it's, even though like we all think we're not tech savvy, just like me and most of us, and we come in and we learn and we grow. And so and there's always someone in our global community, like Coach says, always going to be in the other part of the country, the world is going to be up, and you'll always have someone to answer that question for you, even though, again, not alone, you're always with someone. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can go next. I just want to say that through this journey, I've seen that the most successful people that I know and I've seen did not get there alone. They found like-minded individuals, teamed up, and collaborated on their vision together. And that's the power of collaboration. It's like Chung said, success. Because when you collaborate to get to success, you will eventually get to success. And that's why I love this community and this business too. So if what we said today resonated with you guys and you would like to learn more, message any of us on this platform and or drop it in the comments, and we'd be happy to answer your questions for you, because this is too good of a blessing not to share. And if you're open to learning, you're coachable, then definitely reach out if you have questions and you've been watching us or just been seeing our lives, or if you're seeing the replay later. Definitely things happen for a reason, so definitely reach out if you have questions. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Let's see. What was I gonna say? I think all you guys said good things, and I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. I have a lot of ideas, but now I'm like, okay. So collaboration. I know for me, I want to work with someone who, is willing to spend time with me, who's willing to help me, because when they need, I'm willing to help. And I think that, that is how, but I am just really excited about this whole thing because I know it's really good and I really want to tell everybody about it and I want everybody to do it, And so if I'm like pushing you too much, it's because I know you can do it. And I know I want you to succeed. I want you to be successful, and I'm pushing you. And if you come in, I'm going to, obviously it's your business, but I'm still going to push you because that's how we're going to get there together. And I think that that's one thing, it's just me, but like, I don't want to get there without you, because then, it's no fun. Imagine you're going to get this big giant award or trophy and nobody showed up. Okay. And I know that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could tell you, I've had that experience as a sixth grader. I'm passing from 6th grade to 7th grade. I have best grades, best scores, best citizenship in the whole school, and none of my family showed up. And somebody got perfect attendance and their family showed up. And I'm going, what? Just how it is. And I know it is just not a great feeling when you're there alone. And I want you to be there with me because you're going to be right beside me and we're going to do it together. And that's what collaboration to me means, is that we're going to do it together. You're going to come. I'm going to come. I'm going to pull you, push you, and do whatever it is to get you there with me. And we're going to do it together. And that's how it should be. And so, come along. I don't want you to tell them to later. I don't want to have to pull too hard because you started too late. No, I'm just kidding. We will work on that too, because then you're gonna have to go really fast by yourself for a little bit to catch up. But that's all I want to say. I mean, that's what collaboration is. We're gonna get there together because we're gonna be able to go farther, like Coach says. Old African saying, right? And I want to tell you guys something, because this is something that it has nothing to do with collaboration, but it has to do with this business. Okay. And we are this business, and to many of us, and to many of those, and then maybe you guys could say this again at the next monthly meeting, but this business is like that Chinese bamboo. You could keep planted, keep watering it, and you see nothing for 5 years, for 4 years, 5 years. Year 5, it starts sprouting and shooting up, and it'll grow up to about 3-4 feet a day. Okay. And it shoots up to 90 feet high. So that's this business. Okay. We're going to water it. We're going to still take care of it as we consistently water and take care of, nurture this bamboo. Because you and I know that year 5, it's going to shoot up and do everything for us. And that's why we're doing it.
True. Very true. All right.
I just want to add to that and say, and the amazing part is with this business, it's like the bamboo, but then nowadays we have technology, right? We work all online. So with technology, we can clone it to grow faster.
But we still have to water it consistently. And that's the part that you have to do. You have to nurture it and water it. What do they say? Take care of your baby, right? Yeah. You got to water it and nurture it. It's the automated part is the part that's already happening underground that we never see.
Yeah, and patience. The seed will grow. The bamboo will grow strong, actually, yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
All
For
right.
another topic and for another.
Definitely. Well, I just want to say thank you, ladies, very much for joining me today, sharing your insights and sharing your thoughts on what partnerships or the power of collaboration is. With that being said, I just want to say thank you to all my viewers for tuning in live today, or those that are catching the replay. For those that are catching the replay or tuning in live, drop a comment below and let us know where you're tuning in live from or watching the replay from. We would love to know where our videos has reached, our live has reached, I mean, or the video, yes. So with that being said, remember, partnerships are powerful tools. You get to learn from each other. You get to grow from each other. And no matter how much knowledge you already have or you don't have, get ready, because the abundance of knowledge you get to gain from our community is it's infinity, right? Because it's always a running circle, because you will always get to have the opportunity to grow, and you get to be successful with each other, and you're never going to be alone. And if you're ready to take action and find the right partners, drop a comment below and connect with us. And we will be more than happy to connect with you guys and share our wonderful abundance of knowledge with you. Until next time, we'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.